Welcome back to Newsmax Prime. We're joined here on the anchor desk by Morgan Thompson. And Morgan, a few days have passed, but everyone is still ecstatic about that big Women's World Cup soccer victory for the United States.
Well, it was a very exciting night for sports fans, including myself. So it was a groundbreaking night for the sport, without a doubt, a night when many records were broken. Nearly 30 million American viewers cheered the U.S. women's soccer team to victory over Japan 5-2 in Sunday's World Cup final in Vancouver, making it the most watched soccer game in U.S. history. More than the NBA Finals, more than last year's World Series. But popularity doesn't necessarily mean equality. Last year's winning Men's World Cup team scored a prize of $35 million. The U.S. women took home just $2 million this week. It's widely reported that women's soccer players are making almost 99% less money than their male counterparts. The total payout for Women's World Cup is $15 million. Not bad until you compare it to the nearly $575 million the men made. And it's not just soccer, or football as it's known to the rest of the world. The prize payout for the PGA Tour is over $240 million, 5 times the payout of the LPGA Tour at $50 million. In 2013, the minimum salary in the WNBA was just under $40,000, and the team salary cap was just under $1 million. Compare that to the NBA the same season. The men's minimum salary was just under $500,000, and the team salary cap was nearly $60 million. And it's not just pay inequality. A group of top female soccer players filed a lawsuit last year against FIFA and the Canadian Soccer Association, alleging gender discrimination. They were upset about the decision to hold the event on artificial turf, which is more dangerous to the players and changes the play of the game. Every Men's World Cup has been played on natural grass. The players withdrew the suit because it wouldn't be resolved before the World Cup matches. But star player Abby Wambach says she is hopeful this marks the start of even greater activism to ensure fair treatment when it comes to women's sports. As the popularity of women's sports grows, many of the players and fans are hoping the salaries will increase as well. Considering the record number of viewers they had on Sunday, perhaps television executives and advertisers will discover more about the power of women athletes.
Thanks very much, Morgan. It is worth noting, big ticker tape parade Friday in New York City for the Women's World Cup winners. Now, time to take a look at some of your comments. And once again, you're talking about Donald Trump. First, this email from RJ. And RJ writes in, "It seems to me that the Donald may be experiencing the same slings and arrows that befell another man who told it like it was, General George Patton. He was also put down by his inferiors who were seeking approval from the less competent." Then a Facebook entry comes in from Jan, and she writes, "Donald Trump needs to view the border with Glenn Spencer. Sidearm needs exposure." Now, Sidearm is the border security technology you may recall from our interview with Glenn Spencer of the American Border Patrol last week. He wants all the presidential candidates to visit his ranch on the Arizona-Sonora border to see that technology firsthand. And Donald Trump will be in the neighborhood, so to speak, this coming weekend. He tweeted this out early this morning. "I will be in California this weekend making a speech for Clint Eastwood, then to Arizona and Vegas. Big crowds discussing illegals and more." Of course, you can see Donald Trump discussing illegals and more with me later tonight. Watch an encore presentation of our Newsmax Prime special, My Interview with Donald Trump, this evening at 11 p.m. Eastern, 8 p.m. Pacific. Again, that's 11 p.m. in the East, 8 p.m. in the West. And if you haven't seen it, you really should watch it for yourself to see what's creating all the buzz about the Donald. You get to hear him in one spot, answer the questions substantially, and we don't mess around. That interview I think you'll find enlightening. That'll do it for us tonight. See you back here tomorrow night. Stay brave, stay free, stay tuned.